This podcast was brought to you by SpringfieldGear.com. Okay, welcome back to Lightsabers, Jokes, and More. Back to the questions.
You got a little bit better of an introduction for us?
Welcome back to Lightsabers, Jokes, and More, hosted by me, Sentai Campanola, call me Tay for short, and my co-host and keyboard operator, Patrick Campanola, my own father.
All right, Tay. I heard we got some big news tonight.
Well, we're getting a new puppy.
Puppies!
And I got to see the little babies, and
You got to hold them, right?
yeah, and I just want to take them right now, along with the mother and all the other babies.
How big were they? Were they like this big?
No, they're like this big.
They're tiny.
They could fit in the palm of my hand, and I would snuggle them and sleep with them and play with them all day and all night. They're that cute.
Those were the tiniest puppies I have ever seen.
And I wanted them so badly. I would have snuck in and grabbed one. I wanted it so badly.
Well, soon enough we'll have our own.
Yeah, but it's not as cute. It won't be as cute, will it?
I think they're going to be pretty cute.
Either way, puppies.
All right, what do you want to talk about tonight?
Well, let's start with the fan questions that we've got. First
All
one.
right, you want us to dive right into fan questions? You got nothing else to talk about first?
Nothing else. Not until after.
Okay. All right, let's get into it.
Well,
This is a tricky one. If lightsabers are light, why do they impact during a lightsaber battle and not work the same way a flashlight duel would work? So, like, when two lightsabers crash into each other,
the energy.
why don't they just go right past each other?
Their energy powered by the kyber crystal, the energy powered cells and called the literal thing powering them are called kyber crystals. My theory suggests that in the ancient ways they'd use kyber crystals were used to make master, like a Jedi master named Master Kandu first created the first lightsaber. He called it the Kyber saber at that time. It made his power it multiplied his powers by 1,000.
Wow.
So
Kyber crystals?
yes, kyber crystals. He forged a blade out of kyber crystals. Literal, fully thing out of kyber crystals.
So a lightsaber is not just light.
It's not. It's actually. It's all. But But here's the crazy part. When he actually saw the truth of how it's serious, how dangerous it could be if it fallen into the wrong hands, he shattered his blade, gave those kyber saber crystals to trusted Jedi Knights to hide, so no one would ever have the power of the kyber saber.
That's
ever
pretty deep.
Again. But his evolution and illusional weapon actually, inspired some Jedi to use kyber crystals to create their own blade, less dangerous and more stationary, and of course a lot swifter, and of course different colors. They formed lightsabers. The kyber saber was the first lightsaber.
Okay, that was so much information I've never heard before.
I watch a lot of Star Wars.
All right, ready for the next one?
Yep.
Thoughts on lightsabers versus Captain America's shield?
Captain America's shield is nothing compared to a lightsaber.
So what would happen if a lightsaber hit the shield?
It would slice open. It would slice open Captain America's shield and just slice it open.
Wow. Okay.
And I'm not going to go about his hand.
All right. If you were building your own lightsaber, what color would it be?
It would be a double bladed lightsaber that spins. And actually, what am I kidding? A quadruple lightsaber.
Okay, we were talking about color.
Its colors would include red, orange, yellow, green.
So a quadruple lightsaber with red, orange, yellow, and green.
Yeah.
Wow.
The red part is considering I would be all powerful with the Force, and literally I would have the powers of both the Sith and Jedi.
So how would you wield a quadruple lightsaber?
There's a handle in the middle of the rim.
It would just be spinning?
Yes. You could have any amount of blades you wanted out.
Okay. Next question. Can you explain why Kylo Ren's lightsaber makes a crackling noise?
What do you mean?
So Kylo Ren's lightsaber doesn't just sound like this. It like crackles.
His lightsaber was actually made.
If you don't know, you don't know. That's fine.
His lightsaber was
Hey, do me a favor.
Yeah.
We're gonna pause, run over there, and kick Remy out of the room.
Oh, I will.
All right, Remy's out of the room, making noise with his bone. Tay just slipped on the floor and fell on his butt. He's back on camera, ready to go. All right, next question. Should someone using a lightsaber like Kylo Ren's worry about their own hand getting burned?
No, they should not, as long as they're good with the lightsaber. In which I would think that kids such as Tommy Clem would do quite well.
So it all comes down to skill.
Yep. And by the way, Tommy Clem, if you're watching this, please note, come over to my house. I really want to have a lightsaber battle with you.
All right, we're gonna switch over to Instagram for some questions. At what age do you become an adult?
18.
Macaroni and cheese or pizza?
Macaroni and cheese.
What is your superpower?
Well, extreme anger management issues. Ultra. Can get.
I don't think that's a superpower.
Yeah, it's more of a curse, actually.
What's your superpower?
Well, I don't know, actually. It's lightsaber fighting and being able to, being able to run very fast and, of course, having a very unique mind.
Okay. Next question. Who would win if Kylo Ren battled Darth Maul?
Darth Maul, double lightsaber. Oh wait. Oh yeah, Darth Maul would be an old man at the time. So yeah.
I was gonna say, don't you think Kylo Ren has some better skill sets?
He was trained.
Stronger use of the Force.
He was trained by Luke Skywalker, and if I know that Luke Skywalker is one of the best Jedi that ever lived. So most likely, yeah, Darth Maul would be nothing but an idiot to try and attack him.
Okay. All right. I think that covers all the questions. What else do you want to talk about tonight? You got any jokes for us?
Yes. How many Darth Mauls does it take to change a light bulb?
I don't know how many.
None, because he got slayed by Obi-Wan Kenobi. But although my condolences, Darth Maul, you served the Emperor well.
All right. What else?
Okay, yeah, that's another light bulb question. How many Jedi Knights does it take to change a light bulb?
I feel like this is the same question as the last one,
It's not.
or the same joke. All right, how many?
A very few, just a few, considering the most of them were killed by the Emperor.
It's not a good joke. Let's
Yes.
try again.
Well, okay. What, ooh, how many purple lightsabers does it take to cut through a wall?
I don't know how many.
None, because Mace Windu can literally just use the Force and rip open the wall by himself.
Ha 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 ha. I think you gotta do some better preparation on your jokes next time.
Yeah.
We're reaching a little bit here.
What about? Ooh. Yeah. So. Ooh. Here's a riddle, Dad. A lightsaber with two blades. Oh,
Why do you use such a serious voice whenever you give me a riddle?
because it sounds scarier, and it will sound scary. Hey, let's talk about a spooky story.
All right, give me a spooky story. Oh man, the ghost of the podcast is back again.
Yes, I am here to tell the story of my death. It was a late summer night on my bed at the Jedi Temple. I was training my Padawan when I heard a dark presence.
You heard a dark presence?
Yes, I could sense it. I could feel it. I even could partly see its shadow.
What was it?
It was the ancient, an army of Sith that had dragged me back to the three known to a trial where I'd had to fight an army of Sith and on three known Sith homeworlds. 1, Exegol. 2, Moraband. And 3, Malachor. Malachor was first. I had to use a crossguard lightsaber that I found, considering I fought an army of Sith using crossguard double lightsabers. I fought well.
What happened?
I beat them all up with my backwards blade technique. Stab, slice, backward slice, and so it was some.
Were you in Russia when it happened? You're sounding kind of Russian.
No, I was on Moraband. Also, I come from Russia, so yeah. I was the last survivor on Earth.
Okay. Ghost of the podcast, could you please turn the lights on so we can get back to this?
My spooky story's not over yet.
Okay. Spooky story. Finish up.
I fought next on Moraband, the ancient. Wait, didn't I say Malachor first?
Is this Tay talking or is this the Russian ghost?
Both. So didn't I just say Malachor?
I don't know, man.
Let's say I did say Malachor.
Okay, let's just say that.
Next was Moraband, the ancient home of the Sith. This time I was allowed to use my own lightsaber, a double-bladed blue and purple. This time it was a lot easier. Next thing, it was Exegol, the worst. I faced Emperor Palpatine in his Darth. He was so evil. I tried, but he vaporized me, but I still haunt him to this day, picking away at him one piece by one piece. Ever wondered what's under this robe? I'll tell you what, his vital organs. I'm going for his heart tomorrow. Palpatine, if you're hearing, prepare to become one with the Force. Anyway, back to day. Wow, Ghost, that was amazing. But turn the lights on back on, please. And the show.
All right. Is Tay back?
Yep,
Okay.
I'm back.
Man, that Russian Star Wars ghost was a little too spooky for me.
Well, he's going to be joining us a lot more often. So,
Okay. All right,
get
I got a
used to
couple of things I want us to talk about tonight. You had another baseball game this week, right?
Yep, tomorrow.
Tell me how. No, I mean, no, you don't have a game tomorrow. I'm talking about the last game.
Well,
Tell me about your last baseball game. I heard you did really good.
Well, I scored my first run, and the score was 15-19. My team lost. We were the 15.
That's a lot. Scoring 15 runs, though. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, we were winning, then we were losing. We had 18. We thought we had 18. We don't know. The odds were really hard. We couldn't keep track of how many runs our team was getting because it was really we were really getting competitive.
How was your batting? How'd you do?
I hit most of them.
Nice. You got on base a lot? Did you do some good base running?
Yep. I dashed.
See what, you scored once, but then you got tagged out at home another time? Is that what you told me?
Yep.
How about your fielding?
I got the ball in my glove once. I couldn't throw it fast enough and far. That's why I throw so hard.
As long as you stopped it, though, you probably saved some runs by fielding it.
Yeah. So.
Cool. What do you like most about baseball so far?
The batting, of course, and the throwing of the balls, and you can actually throw them as hard as you need. Because it gives you good arm workout. Yeah.
Are you still working on your throwing form?
Yeah, I'm still trying. My pitching form, it's coming along. I just need to.
Oh, you got to practice some pitching at practice last week, right?
Yeah.
Were you getting them over the plate?
Yes, and I got them in the. I just don't know. Yeah, they kept on saying, throw it as hard as I can at the coach's head. That's what they told me to do.
Because the coach was crouching down, right?
Yeah. Yep. Although I wonder, is that what I should do in the pitcher?
Well, when there's a catcher there, you want to be throwing it right at their glove.
In that case, yeah, that means it'll have to go a little lower.
Yep. That's cool. I'm glad you're liking baseball.
Yeah.
So we got some big things going on here at Rocky Woods Farm. Why don't you tell me a little bit about it?
Well, what? I have no clue. Oh, yeah, we had the town meeting last night, and the approval of...
What are you doing?
It's 7:53.
I don't know. You're in the middle of something. Tell me about it.
The approval of the new barn we're building has been made. Anyway, I think, well...
So we're building a barn is the big news, right?
Yeah.
Because tell us about all the animals we got here.
Yeah, we got four. We have 4 horses and 2 donkeys.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Which one? Can you give me all their names and everything?
Jewel. Horses. Jewel, Thor, Annie, Cliff. Donkeys. Echo, Nibbles. Nibbles is the one I named personally because when I met him at the rescue, he was nibbling on my shoulder.
He sure was.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite horse?
Jewel. And here's my least favorite. Actually, you can guess.
I don't have any guesses. Why do you have a least favorite? I don't think you have a least favorite. I think Jewel is your favorite, and that's okay.
Yeah, Thor's not my favorite because
Yeah, Thor's a little bit big and scary, but he's a good guy.
Yeah.
All right, I can tell you're getting a little antsy, so why don't you wrap this up for us? Tell the listeners to make sure they subscribe and keep listening and send in their questions.
Please keep listening on my podcast, and please subscribe, leave a like, enable those notifications, and of course, send in your questions, and I can surely answer them, as long as they're about lightsabers, in which I'll have to do a lot of research.
All right, then. Thanks, Tay. It was a good time talking to you again.
Okay, bye.
Adios.
Finally, we got it right.